Looking back on my school years, one subject I was not fond of was PE. I mean, it was fun when you got to run around, like with the scooters and try not to crush your fingers and the wheels, and when you had the parachute thing and everybody would get under the parachute and it's like, whoa, we're in a tunnel. You might have picked up on this, but PE was not my subject. I really didn't play any sports. I mean, I played soccer for a while and then I quit because I hated running, and that's like the whole game. Every year, sometimes more than once a year, the fitness test would roll around. Good old fitness test. I used to actually be really good specifically at sit-ups. Like I once did, what was it? They'd give you a minute to do as many sit-ups as you could. And one time I got 60. I distinctly remember that. And I was so proud. Of course, in fairness, it wasn't that I hated physical activity. I just hated the type of physical activity that they made us do. I did theater. I don't know. You can probably tell by my shirt. I am a bit of a nerd. I was into the theater stuff. I would do musicals, and the intense choreography that we did, that was my sport. I didn't need anything else. I didn't want anything else. And yet still, when school time came along, I had no choice. The fitness test. Remember the fitness test? The children's fitness test with benchmarks that children are supposed to be able to complete. I'm gonna give that a go today. I don't regularly work out or anything. My job is pretty sedentary. So we'll see how this goes. It'll probably be a disaster, but that's half the fun, am I right? That's why you're here. You're not here to see me do normal things and achieve things. You're here to watch me do crazy things and make funny faces and fail. I haven't even been able to do any theater recently, so I'm not even getting in like the choreography there. This is all just, it is what it is. I guarantee I am not going to reach the benchmarks on like any of these. Let's take a look at the list that we have here. Curl-ups, which I assume are sit-ups. That's a really weird way to refer to them in my opinion. It's a sit-up. That's how I've always heard it referred to. Maybe that's a regional thing. I don't know. It's a sit-up. It says you can pick one for core abdominal strength. This is the presidential fitness test, by the way. You can pick one. Student may pick one. I'm going by the category that's 17 plus because there's no like real comparable fitness thing for adults. So I'm just going, it says 17 plus, so I'll just go with that one. Because they don't go higher than 17, we're gonna go with the 17 plus. For a girl, 17 plus, 48 curl-ups, sit-ups in a minute, or holding a plank for 145 seconds. Cardiorespiratory fitness. You can either do a 1 mile run or the beep test. I don't really have like a treadmill or any space to do a 1 mile kind of thing. I did like a 1 mile dog walk run with Rigby a while back, so I'm just gonna use my time from that. It wasn't too long ago, so I think it still counts. I'm basically in the same exact shape as I was then because nothing has changed about my habits. I will put my time like here. From that, the 1 mile run presidential fitness thing for 17 plus female is 7 minutes 59 seconds. And I think my time is like 15 something. I'm not a runner. Some people in my family are runners. I'm not. Is that part in Lord of the Rings where Gimli's trucking along and a huffing and a puffing and he's struggling to keep up with his friends and he's like, we dwarves are natural sprinters. I'm wasted on cross country. That's me, except I don't even really sprint. I'm shocked. Well, in fairness, I do remember in high school I was running like 20 plus minute miles. So my 15-minute miles way better than that. So I'm already doing better. Upper body strength, of which I have none. Right angle push-ups would be 25 or 3 pull-ups. I have no equipment to do pull-ups, so it's gotta be the push-ups. I can kind of do like the knee push-ups where you do it from your knee, but this specifically says right angle push-ups. I assume that means full push-ups. I am betting that I'm gonna be able to do 5. You might say, hey, that sounds like you're underselling yourself. If I undersell and then do better, that looks more impressive, right? That's what we're gonna go with, all right? All right, so 1 minute and as many sit-ups as I can do. I'm gonna set this aside so it's not just ASMR of me huffing and puffing and dying as I try to do this, okay? Oh, to be able to do 60 sit-ups in a minute like I did in, what was that, like middle school or something? I don't know. I felt so powerful. Some of the boys didn't even do that. Do you understand how powerful that felt? All right, here we go. 1, 2, this carpet's moving. What do you want to do? Shut up, please. Now go. Okay, you guys are going outside. Outside. Deke, not you two. Please go away. Alright, so we've encountered a couple problems right off the bat. The first being that this carpet is ridiculously slippy. So I'm gonna get rid of this part of the carpet. Dogs are outside. I was doing pretty good, I think, until there was dog interference. Now that I've already expended energy sabotaging my results, now I can just blame this all on the fact that, oh, I would have gotten such a good time, except for the dogs. They interrupted. For real this time. For real this time. Here we go. Six, 37, 38. I am 10 under par, I suppose. I got 38, I think. 38. My mile was 14:33. Better than I thought. Not that that's like great, but it's better than I thought. Right angle push-ups. I'm not looking forward to this. It wants me to do 25. I am not going to be able to do 25. I will be pleased if I get 5. 1 minute on the clock. This is gonna be embarrassing. Oh gosh, see, I can't even do one properly. I can't do these properly. I can't go all the way down. I can do like the knee push-ups. I think that's 5. I'm not counting. I'm just dying. I give up. Just call that 5. If we call that 5, it's a mercy. I can't get that far down. I can do like the knee push-ups slightly better. Yes, because there's less strain on the body, but I don't know how that equates. So, moral of the story. I can't do push-ups. I have no upper body strength. I know even if I had like the pull-ups bar, I'd have like the firmest memory in like middle school or high school of being made to do the pull-up test in front of the entire class and just like hanging there because I couldn't even get one. And I was just hanging there in front of the entire class. There used to be like a reach test where you would like sit with your feet on the box and then reach to see like how flexible you were. And I was good at that one too. I usually got like pretty far, and I still can. Not as much as I could in the old days. Oh, wasn't it like you have to keep your back straight? Something like that? I don't know. Either way, I was pretty good at that one. I was pretty good at the sit-ups because a lot of dancing is like your core strength. So I was decent at the sit-ups. Basically, I have failed a children's fitness test, but I knew I would. I've been avoiding like name dropping the thing that I am doing a tribute to, because I'm not here to just ride off of what they're doing. This is my own thing. I don't really care. I've been avoiding name dropping Unisonis, but like in Unisonis they did come back later. They agreed to they got personal trainers. I can't afford a personal trainer. They agreed to work out and come back later, show like how they'd improved on this in comparison. And I mean, I guess I could do that, but I'm gonna be honest, I am so much busier than they are. I am one person doing this with no crew, no like partner in crime for this. I have no editor, it's all me. I also have a full-time job. I mean, I can try. I can make an effort to try, because this year is all about doing things that I wouldn't normally do and making space and time for things like that, for maximizing every moment. So I think there's certainly room for me to do that. We'll see. I might revisit this, but I'm gonna call it here, having failed a children's fitness test.